Hi everybody and welcome to another By Pen and Paper's Demo Alley, Daily Demo Alley. We are back to our regularly scheduled program where I go to Steam each and every day, check out which demos came out today, and then I showcase one of them to you. Today we have Rue Valley. Rue Valley is a narrative RPG about a man trapped in a time loop, surrounded by a colorful cast with complex emotional stories, each hiding unexpected secrets. Dealing with mental challenge, the main character must rise from the depths, delving into the anomaly to uncover its enigmatic origins. It is developed by Emotion Spark Studio, which is a studio, I think, in my neck of the woods, and it's published by Owlcat Games, known for Pathfinder stuff. In any case, it is supposed to be coming soon. So that's the basic release date, and it's very much inspired by Disco Elysium, to the point that I think even the Disco Elysium creators were applauding the game and its design and how it's made and how it works. So also on a side note, if there is not going to be any voice acting and if it needs to be a lot of reading, I am not going to be doing voices today because I am sick. Today and probably tomorrow and even for the yesterday's video, I'm sick, so we're gonna be just chilling and playing a game and see how insane or weird this gets. Oh, I can build my character. Define character personality. Impulsive. Okay, how many points do I have? I have these, so that's 9 points. Okay, let's see. Resolve. I can be impulsive or calculated. You feel neither calculated nor impulsive, but alert and confident. And I can be impulsive level is reckless, impatient, or indecisive and paranoid. Calculated. Yeah. Next, no, I can't pronounce that. I can't English. Ambivalent. Extroverted or introverted. Okay. Awkward, secretive, noisy, arrogant, mindful, sensitive, dramatic, guilt-ridden, flat, unkind, indifferent. Okay, let's see. That's the game making a noise. I don't know what is it, but sure. Assign all personality points to proceed. So I'm gonna be a bit in this. Okay, I can switch. Oh, if I switch traits. I don't know which one. Let's go. A bit calculated. I'm mostly in this, but let's go a bit introverted. I'm also noisy. I think I need to max out something, probably. Mindful, sensitive, flat, unkind. Now let's put a lot in that. Thing is, you can't go both ways. You can choose, which one. So let's go a bit this. Let's go a bit noisy, and you can go paranoid for extra fun stuff. Let's go paranoid for extra fun stuff. I'm not, but this is gonna be fun. I think I've just made a random paranoid sensitive. Okay, this is gonna be really weird. And this is supposed to be like a time loop thing, so 8 a.m. No, 8 p.m. That should be evening?
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Okay, I'm gonna actually need to move my face a bit. Let's stop it so you can see my character's side. It would have been dishonest not to admit that it's still all your fault. You're a social creature. Being interested in other people's lives just proves you're not self-centered. Apparently you shouldn't trust them, but keep in mind you shouldn't trust me either. Okay, this is a total lack of motivation. This is gonna be interesting.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses. freeing his busy eyebrows. Guilt-ridden. I'm terribly sorry, my mind wandered off. Would you repeat that, please?
No worries, Mr. Harrow. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
Okay, something is voice acted, something is not. Alexander, you are alive again. Where were you? Well, yesterday I was recording on my own, and I posted the video this morning because I forgot to render it because I'm sick. And now I'm still sick, but I'm still playing.
I'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times if possible.
The visual style is great. It's amazing. It's almost like those newspaper photos. The background is, while the characters are comic, but weird because the lines are, flicking.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
I'll try, lie. I'm fine, lie. I'm fine.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Oh, that's gonna be the time limit.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Could you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on? Is there another session really necessary? I was hoping with one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
Alright.
This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about all of it in due time.
So you live here?
I'm flattered that you're interested to know more about me, but we are not here to discuss my life. In fact, getting personal may derail our progress. Any other questions?
Can you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives?
Mr. Harrow, that is out
straight in
of
here.
the question. This is a court-ordered therapy, and both of us could be fined or worse if we don't see it through.
Oh, wow.
And I have my own professional reasons, besides the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it. I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to do it now.
He looks away, stern-faced.
Anything else?
Is there another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be overlooked. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
I must say, great voice acting. Absolutely great voice
All
acting.
right then. That's it for today.
He glances at the clock. We're almost too fast for you to notice. Ah, no, 7 to 8 was the session.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Get up in here. What? I think now the game's... Nope.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Next to you is the source of the clangs you heard from the inside. A young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Spit it out already! Come on, you thief!
No VASDA movement, just clicking movement. Machine whizzes in.
I'll break you open if I have to.
It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. Nice, the visuals are good. It's not lagging, I think, so. And right click shows me all interactables. Nice.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Observe her actions closely. Could she be fertility? Blocked by total lack of motivation. Talk with her. Okay, that's cool. Maybe this changes depending on the loop. Huh. That could be a thing. Maybe each loop I can switch around some of the points or some of the things so I can, you know, experience the day differently. Get more information about it. She's pounding the life out of the machine. Observe her action closely. She's completely focused on the machine and mumbling something under her breath from time to time through. Grunt or a few words are loud enough to make out.
Spit it out already!
Could she be here for therapy as well? Poor woman. Who knows? But unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Poor woman. She should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like that fucking thing. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump, regardless of their mental state. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them range around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? Well, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow. Or is that too much to ask right now? Yeah, that is too much to ask. I can't. Blocked by the total lack of motivation. So, but I'm extroverted. I should be noisy. Maybe if I put more points into this, I would be noisy enough. Huh. Interesting. Can I kick the thing?
Come on, you thief!
Yeah, until she leaves, I can't go there. Let's see what this place holds. Rue Valley Motel. Free Wi-Fi, AC, phone, clean rooms, cable TV, vending machine. I'm gonna run away! You can't keep me here! The sun still burns as bright as if it was in zenith, its heat absorbed by the asphalt. Setting off on foot would be as pointless in your dreams. You need a car to get anywhere. Blocked by total lack of motivation, let's go for a walk. Stare at the road for a while. A feeling of longing and restlessness starts to well up inside you. You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon, beyond the limits of your suffocating desert. But even if you weren't trapped here, you wouldn't go. You may long for the sense of the adventure that comes with being on the road, but you can do all you can do is stand and stare and wish for what could have been become of the young man that you once were a long time ago. Deep thoughts. Okay, after deep thoughts, let's see if we can find something else fun to play with. Electrocuting? Transformer is buzzing softly. A bus station. What if I run here? Okay, it's the same. Leave? Can I leave, please? Okay. I'm going everywhere but the main gate. It was already late afternoon when you saw the sign for the first time, as the bus door opened and a wave of desert heat hit you in the face. All the other passengers of the almost empty bus remained seated, each lost in their own world. None of them paid any attention to you as you gathered your belongings, prepared to leave the bus. There was a young person with bright pink hair, burly woman. There was a young person with bright pink hair. They were scrolling through their phone with a bored expression, seemingly completely disinterested in their surroundings, as if they lacked any real connection to the outside world. The burly man with thick beard left an impression for sure. He was leaning against the window, staring out at the desolate landscape with a faraway look in his eyes. He seemed lost in thought, as if trying to make sense of something that had happened to him a long time ago. Remember an older woman? Sitting in the back of the bus, I wish I could scroll back up to see some of the old conversations and old chats. Sitting in the back of the bus, her nose was buried in a book during the whole trip. Her wrinkled face was contorted in a look of intense concentration, as if she were trying to solve some complex puzzle. I don't want to think about these people. And why would you? Even as you were disembarking from the bus, they meant nothing to you. But outside, next to the bus side, Dr. Fink's smiling eyes were watching you, his brow dripping with sweat. in the intense desert heat. He was already analyzing me, trying to think of anything he could use to keep me here as long as possible. Welcome to Royal Valley, he proclaimed like some poorly written NPC from an outdated video game. Oh, come on, are we doing this? Are we really doing this? I'm Dr. Fink, your therapist for the duration of your stay here. It all happened less than 2 hours ago, yet it feels like an eternity has passed since. Oh, he literally just took me into a session instantly. Okay, let's see what we find here.
Yes, I'm sure.
All attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the outgoing phone call.
Giant donut sign. I have no idea where you are.
She says to her conversation partner. Social check. Try to get her attention. What is that? Oh, that's a red. What? It's easy. Just be loud enough, and she won't be able to ignore you. Hi, I needed your attention. Speak over her. Ring the desk bell and smile.
Please sit down, sir. I'll be with you in a moment.
She turns towards you, clearly annoyed by the bell. And before you get a chance to say anything, she returns to her call with no signs that she is about to end it in a moment, or anytime soon for that matter. Eavesdrop, yes. In a bout of curiosity, lean closer and prick up your ears, hoping you'll catch what the other person is saying too. Alas, what little you manage to comprehend is but a dull description of traffic congestion by someone caught in it, accompanied by futile attempts to communicate their location to the receptionist. She responds to the person on the other end. Minute by minute, your curiosity subsides as your attention slowly breaks down, but you still keep mindlessly listening to the receptionist's call for some time.
Yes. Now, turn right, and then immediately take a slight left.
She explains to the person on the other side of the call.
Sounds like you missed the exit.
The reception desk is covered with random stuff. Check out leaflets. A picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpers cheering with bottles of water above it. Above it all, the Coral Destiny logo.
Can you see the industrial compressor sign? No?
She asks the person on the other one. Look at the other side. A picture of an endless desert. The caption on the bottom reads, "Free bottled water for the people of Rua Valley, courtesy of Corporal Destiny, your favorite space agency. Paranoid, nothing is really free. Nothing ever is. Beware." Take the leaflet with you. Oh, I got an item. Coral Destiny. Put the leaflet into your pocket. Grab the cheap-looking pen. The clicker is laser focused on her call, and she doesn't even notice you grab the pen. If you wanted to snatch her attention as well, you failed. Better not draw attention to yourself. Drop the pen. Doodle something to pass time. Paranoid. Smart, keeping a low profile. Well, your escapade with the pen killed a dozen seconds, but the phone call is still going on. There's plenty more hard waiting to be done. Okay, I don't want to do nothing. I'm gonna explore. Well, nothing is actually explorable. Just sit here. Okay. I think time is still going, but I don't know what's... Oh, I have a phone. Phone bleeps to life with a lock screen that is obviously years old. If it wasn't a collection of pixels, it would be musty with age and intellect. Scroll through your feed to kill some time. You start scrolling through stale memes, of course, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll some more. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. Okay. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Oh, that's how we ended this. Okay. It's a funny option to have that. Oh no, it's not that. Minutes passed, but the phone call is still not
No,
sent.
it wouldn't. We need them today.
She answers the apparent question from her conversation partner. Okay, we have inventory. Let's play a video game. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists while you wait. The first wave of tiny bow-tie wearing antagonists appear on your phone screen. I can't change the audio at all. Ah, they're so cute. Very cute. One of them is wearing a top hat 2 times the size of its body. Another is sporting a goatee worth of a Krampus villain. That's one of them. This is too loud. I can't adjust volume at all. You tap the one carrying the golden fork and he instantly turns into a amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effects plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow tie wearing, golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all. Sorry, I'm squishing them. Let's see if the conversation still goes, because this is funny. The clock is not moving in the back. The reception is still giving directions over the phone and you're getting restless.
No, that would lead you right back to the barricade.
She says on impulse in the end. Okay, so we've played with her phone, we've read the pamphlet. I can sit down or I can wait patiently. Do nothing. Oh, finally.
All right. I understand. Yes. Bye. I'm so sorry for the wait. That was a super important call and I had to do it right now. There was literally no other way. Hopefully you didn't mind waiting.
Right, and what was the call about?
Well, it was, you know, a super important call.
She looks you in the eye and makes a face so solemn you wonder if she's mocking
All
you.
right then. Let's get you into your room.
The sudden enthusiasm in her voice catches you unawares. What's the deal with this girl?
Number 6. That's the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
She raises her hand, holding a piece of blue and red plastic. Nod and wait for her to put it on the counter. Thank you. Reach for the card. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she is completely ignoring your gesture and is excitedly waving it around.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
That's great. May I? She nods in response, but then continues as if you haven't said it.
Actually, one reason to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Ah, okay, I see a mistake. In the text she says my dad. We have an option, so your dad is the owner, and she voice acts as uncle. So there's a miscommunication somewhere. Noisy, so your dad is the owner of this motel?
Yeah. He bought it from the previous owner when she realized she's had enough of Rue Valley. You know. So yes, we've decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement. But now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
Wow. It is my fault for looking like I'm interested in chatting. Well, being so slow and lethargic certainly adds to the impression of a person with a lot of time to waste. Listening to her story is unbearable, but it's your punishment. While taking a breath between 2 sentences, she takes a look at your sad face, only to
How
continue.
great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message, as if she suddenly forgot she was talking to you.
So, here's your key card. And I'll need your signature here.
But after a few seconds, she puts the phone down and hands you the key card. She puts some kind of document on the counter. Blocked by paranoid. Sign the document foolishly. Read the document first. Okay, paranoid. They won't get you this way. And don't forget the small print.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
She interrupts you curtly. Why do you ask?
Just
Paranoid.
that, you know, people usually simply sign it without reading. It's probably the same in every motel. I bet my uncle copied it from a template he found
Father,
online or
uncle.
something.
I prefer to know what I'm signing. Thank you very much. Continue reading. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or suspicious wording they may try to use against you, but alas, you can't find anything. If only you were a lawyer. Well, time to click the I agree button and prepare for the unknown consequences.
Thank
Sign
you
the document
for your
begrudgingly.
trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
She says with a barely visible smirk. Bye, leave. Okay, and I can communicate with her directly, right? No. Oh wait, can rest is there's much steam. Okay. Nothing else. I'm glad I can just right click and it shows me everything that I can interact with. Oh, she stopped banging. Well, maybe I could have talked to her if I had other skills. Jesus, he's hopping staircase like I do. I'm hearing things. Oh, that's probably my room. The paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny and chrome. Try the knob. You press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. It's locked. Try the knob again. It's still locked. You unlock the door with your keycard. Enter the room. The tiny green dot of light shows the end of the knob. The door is unlocked. Now I can try the knob. Okay, my stuff is already here. Armchair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fink's room. Yay. That's great. That's gonna be the time loop. There are so many dark patches that this can barely be called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. Look at the mirror. The mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I've wasted my life so far and now I'm getting old. You're not as old as you look. Half of it is probably just due to poor hydration. You have more than enough time left to waste. Look at the mirror again. A stranger who looks exactly like you is looking you straight in the eye. Leave. Alright, bed. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. Blocked by total lack of motivation, open the suitcase. I have total lack of motivation. Jesus, what is the skill for that? Like, calculated? No, is it sensitive? I don't know. I can't deal with this now. Put it away. Yeah, it's such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. You don't unpack now. It will feel ever harder and more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Point about this is whenever, and this is for the whole of my life, whenever I go to a hotel or a trip, even if I stay there for like 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever, I never unpack. I never just go and pack everything into like a wardrobe or something, and then just, pack it back up again. No, I have my bag, all of my shit is there, and I just rummage through it to get what I need. That's basically it. I know it's psychotic, probably, but that's what I do. And when I see somebody just first like hour they are in a hotel room, they start unpacking and packing it into wardrobes, I think they are insane, not me. So that's just a thing. And the more you know. Anyway, continue. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? Yes, I can't go back to that. Never. Open the suitcase. I'll unpack later. Blocked by guilt ridden. Okay. So guilt is making me productive. There's not much in the suitcase. Spare clothes, a phone charger, a toothbrush, and a couple of other items. You really weren't planning on staying here long. Well, you better see if they have laundry facilities. Sessions, Dr. Fink said. Days or weeks. Months even. Decisional check. Unpack the suitcase. Indecisive. I've changed my mind. Put the suitcase away without unpacking. Indecisive is... yeah, this. Or paranoid. Nope. Indecisive. Change my mind. Put it away. Well, living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way, you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon. And now that the suitcase has been dealt with, this motel room is officially your home. This can never be home. It is now, whether you like it or not. Did it? Oh, suitcase is to the side. Phone, column, the key. Despite the tight sheets and crisp-looking pillow, the bed reeks of dust and age. Blocked by paranoid, falling onto the bed, risking breaking it. Wow, crawling into the bed. So many options. Wow, that is the most spectacular way to crawl into bed I have ever seen. I need to try that sometimes. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. That was gonna be crawling, yeah. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. Ugh. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend the therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. And just close your eyes, mess with your phone. Yep. With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Quick play of match of hyper-casual protagonists. Scroll through your feed, it always makes you drowsy. You start scrolling, but every post looks like you've already seen it before. Same old, same old. But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you would change years ago. Check who's calling. Blocked by paranoid. I like how some stuff is completely blocked by me being paranoid. Number simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone making the identity of the mysterious caller. Answer the phone. This is adventure time.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
The line cracks heavily as if the man is speaking from a distant past. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Ulterior Paralegal Exploits? What? Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy? Who gave you my number?
Well, Mr. Harrow, to be honest, I don't even have your number. It was randomly selected by the computer. The privacy of our potential clients is among our core values here at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy, I can assure you. Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
What the fuck is going on? Blocked by indecisive. Thank you, but I'm not interested in your services at all. Are you referring to my psychotherapy here in Ruhr Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation.
He is in this... no, total lack of motivation. It is not that you don't want to do all sorts of things, it is more like you lack the capacity to even initiate most of them. What is left of you is a creature driven by its basic needs and quirks. Limited interactions. This is a status effect. Okay.
I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So, I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
Blocked by indecisive, alright. Indecisive option. Blocked by indecisive, thank you, but I'm not interested. Okay. Well, I do have to decide right now. Is this happening somewhere?
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
What? Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. But at least you know at least now you know you're not the only one who realized the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. Just close your eyes. Well, back to the phone. With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Let's play some games. Quick match of hyper-casual protagonists is what you let sleep. As soon as the first wave of tiny bow-wearing antagonist appears on your phone screen, an uneasiness starts building inside you. Playing this game right now, for some reason, it feels unsettling. This is supposed to be relaxing. It is not your fault, you're simply too nervous to play a stressful game right now. Eventually bored and tired of looking at the tiny screen, you put the phone down and finally admitting it won't help you sleep. Just close your eyes. I wish I could adjust the volume. That's okay, I cannot adjust the volume. I want that. For a precious moment, there is only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Oh. What is this screen? What is all this? Chat receptionist. From the blur of half-formed memories and impressions, an image of the receptionist emerges. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's completely engrossed in an ongoing phone call. Ring the desk bell and smile. You're so full of yourself, she probably despises you now. Like everyone else. The motel receptionist is a very talkative girl. Okay. You see yourself standing in your new motel room holding your phone to your right ear.
My name is Percy Rucker, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
My case? Oh, come on. You know what he's talking about. Well, you received a phone call from Percy Rucker, a senior... Can I connect these two or something? No? I just need to unlock those memories. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks. I'm terribly sorry I wandered off. Could you repeat that? He is so boring you almost fell asleep, and you apologize to him? You're such a doormat. Ooh. Interesting. Like, so you need to build the best version of all of these events, maybe? And this is the girl. The image of a young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking an old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just bare minimum. Okay. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. Okay, so I passed the... Trying to unzoom to see how big this is. I think I zoomed... Oh, I zoomed from that field into this field. Okay, so these are deep, deep thoughts. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up with their steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses into the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide this spot will be your grave and the sun your executioner. But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will be tortured and keep wishing for it to just end. Blocked by lack of motivation, someone is trying to get up. Look up at your heads, man? As you gaze at the sun, green and purple afterimages start appearing in your eyelids every time you blink. And the sun, it keeps staring back at you relentlessly without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. Okay, let me check something. I cannot escape to go to options even. So let me tone down the music here a bit, because it's getting louder. Attic. You're desperately searching for something in a dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know that it is the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you cannot really recognize any of it. Search behind the pile of crumbling decade-old books. Look below the moldy remnants of the soap. Open the chest covered in cobwebs. Open the chest covered in cobwebs. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember if they are yours, but you know they are not worth reading. Search behind the pile of crumbling decade-old books. You carefully move the pile to the side and discover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust, only for a third pile to be revealed, of books so ancient you don't dare to even touch them. Look below the moldy remains of a sofa. You look underneath the sofa and only darkness meets your eyes. You stretch out your arm reluctantly, but found only dust and dead insect shells. Give up. Okay, next one. Condemnation. What? A figure of your angry father towers over you. He says, frowning at you in disappointment, but he didn't do it. But he didn't do it at the end. In the end, I mean. Paranoid, just what you get. You just want to get rid of me. I'm sorry for what I've done. You just want to get rid of me in a minute. Flames ignite inside you, spewing into a wildfire of defensive rage. Your heartbeat accelerates. Okay. They all connect. Emancipate the cocooned memories. Intention. Why bring back old painful memories? Better to leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? Or to commit? Not enough willpower. Okay. Don't worry, these are not real memories. Yet they are echoes of my past, but they are the embodiment of my feelings. These are prophecies, but they are embodiment of my feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. They don't feel random, just know they are important. They don't feel random at all. Could be, but are you strong enough to confront them? Lack of motivation, not yet. Interesting, you need to fight through my lack of motivation, and many other things. Let's see what happens. And when will the time lapse trigger? If it triggers. The sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to the miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. I don't know what I got. I got thirsty, okay. Your nostrils pick a curious smell of dust and your throat is dry as a desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Thirsty, get up and find some water. Alright. The animations are great. Is he gonna hit his head? No. Your throat is dry, you're parched, can't focus. +1 impulsive. Oh, this changes my stats. Interesting. I can probably get the water here, right? Turn on the tap and drink some water. There are so many dark... Okay, same dark patches. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. It's like there's plumbing issue in hell, and all that blocked sewage is directly into this faucet. Okay, then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Not paranoid. Nowadays everything is supposedly unhealthy. Proceed. Change my mind, I'm not touching that water. Good, for a moment there you seem to be drifting back to your old ways. But you don't want to go back. Interesting. Ah, not paranoid. I need to be paranoid. Oh, that was a bit stuttery animation.
God damn it!
Wow, he actually hit that. This is not a joke. You hear the man from the inside worker yell. Even though the tinted windshield, you can see he's frustrated.
Start, you piece of shit!
The engine should be at the front, so just to hit your... He seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps? Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. Can't go and knock into other people's houses and be like, hey, I want a drink. Can you offer me a drink? Hitting the transformers is not good. You jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap. The loudest one you've ever is paranoid. Wait, I am paranoid. Oh no, I'm no longer paranoid. I know I'm no longer paranoid. I lost the point there. Does this motel even have lightning roof? You have lightning rod installed. Next time you might hit me. At least your reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there is nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out, while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. I mean, this guy hit the transformer. This is not gonna end well. Okay, let's try and get some water here. The battered machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed comically large reddish button. Not new to my phone. Press a couple of keys on the pad. Check the label on the reddish button. It reads, drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Put the change in the machine. Press the reddish button. With a bang and clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Take the bottle of water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drink it. It's precious fluid. That was easy. Is there anything else I can grab? Oh, there's trash! I didn't interact with trash. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty. Partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes, and torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. Amid this murky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Not paranoid, smudge the reflection with your hand. Stamp on the distorted image in the puddle. Stomp. Hundreds of tiny ripples form in the puddle, but instead of obscuring your identity, even more details of your face emerge. Decades worth of new wrinkles appear, and the poignant expression of a man lost in time becomes more apparent the longer you look. The more you see it, the reflection of your inner self. That's not what's inside. Definitely step into the puddle and onto yourself. I don't need to look at this. Yeah. Soggy sock. What the fuck is soggy sock gonna do to me? Damn it. Stomped the ground in frustration. Just great. Okay. What is soggy sock gonna give me? Soggy sock. Soggy sock. Your left foot is trapped in a clammy prison. Its nauseating dampness mocking your attempts to move forward and sleeping deeper into your very being. Every other step you make, disgusted by moist foot, squishing sound while walking. Damn it, stomp in frustration. Is that it? Can I get something else out of it? Okay. Contemplating trash, just walk away. Now let's drink a water bottle. The label on the bottle says Coral Destiny. Drink it. Lost status thirsty. Yay! Your thirst screams at you to gulp down the whole bottle right now, but there is no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Yay, I'm back to being paranoid. What in the fuck is that? Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes you. Hide? Anxious apprehensions. At least I don't have to face it. But you can't hide from the whole sky on fire. I mean, any better than you can hide from your own past. Get anxious apprehension. Something's terribly wrong. Perhaps everything, and it makes you feel tense and paralyzed at the same time. Deep inner turmoil, plus too calculated, plus too sensitive. Well, I'm oversensitive now. Anxious apprehension, at least you have to face it. Close your eyes. Was that a nuke? How do I stop it? How do I let go of it? How do I stop it? That's easy, simply stop being you. What kind of answer is that?
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
The receptionist says when is the key emerging from home? No, I was expecting an answer. But I wasn't expecting is you. No, I wasn't expecting an answer. But the receptionist disappears, and instead of fiery sky, begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight narrow slits into your closed eyelids. Locked anxious apprehension, open your eyes. Wait this to stop, squeeze your eyelids tighter. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering, you have no choice. Alright. So basically the nuke happens and you repeat the day. And now I have lack of motivation and anxious apprehension, and my skills have maximized in this. Well, as long as I have this, right? Deep inner turmoil.
Still
Continue.
with me, Mr. Harrow?
Stop the carousel and focus on something else. Surely there is something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy-eyebrowed psychotherapist and this court-mandated therapy. Think of something sexy. But Dr. Fink only seems to be more real. Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Blocked by guilt-ridden. Aren't I guilt-ridden? Can I switch to this? I'm dramatic now.
It's
Yes,
all right.
sorry.
I am aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Lack of motivation? That's the least of your worries, while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending. Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and sweat appears in your
At
armpits.
all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Again, now I'm guilt-ridden. I can't do this.
No worries, Mr. Harrow. You seem to have had enough talk for today anyway.
He smiles, he stops and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Yeah. Emotional check. Try to act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Fuck no. Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far, but this one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. What is emotional check? You open your mouth with intention to convince him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high to control and it instantly overwhelms you. Cry, you're howled out. Panic, hyperventilate, repeat. Your heart speeds up, your breathing follows, and soon you start feeling dizzy, and then you feel sharp chest pain. Oh no, I'm having a panic attack. Oh no, I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a panic attack. Yes. This realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your breathing.
Mr. Harrow, you're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You are just getting too much oxygen. Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if you are blowing out a candle. This will help.
Blocked by paranoid. Heed his advice. No, he's trying to kill me. I need oxygen, but it's even faster. Just fall. I collapse.
Mr. Harrow.
Did I pass out?
Only for a few seconds. No need to worry. Just take it easy. Feeling a little better?
Yes, man.
May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
Dramatic. I haven't slept in months. Blocked by dramatic. Okay, I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
He seems to suspect the dark circles under my
Well,
eyes.
then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight,
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying in his
There's
palm.
no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Reach for the pill.
remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Jesus fuck, really? Hypnotic drug? I wish everything was voice acted for the narrator.
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Thank you. Get up. Can I interact with anything here? I can go here.
The exit is behind you. That's the bathroom.
May I use it? Please.
Of course.
Let's see what we can find here. Ooh. The book cover is dominated by, and this is purple, by a stunning redhead. Her face elegantly made up, her dress tight, shadows gather all around her, but a gun in her hand shows she's ready for any threat. Not to mention that with that décolletage, she's definitely dressed to kill. Ooh. Above the woman, the title, Lilith, Undercover. Below, the author's name, T.J. Sampson. Blocked by the lack of motivation. Check it out. Total literature. No, it's actually interesting. I want to check it out. I need to remove the total lack of motivation. Terrified and confused, a man meets your gaze from the other side of your mirror. He looks exactly like you, but something doesn't feel like you. What's happening to me? You might have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It could be possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. And then the sound of the old alarm clock awakened you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Swallow the purple pill with some water, turn the tap. Noisy. Let's see what the doctor keeps in here. Splash some water on your face to calm. No, let's see what the doctor has in here. Toothpaste, a roll of toilet paper, and a bottle of whiskey. Read the label. A purple and old-fashioned font. It says Numb Night Sour Mash. The recipe says it's safe, 1% alcohol. Ooh, yeah, take a few sips of whiskey. Tipsy. Oh, great. Oh, my extroversion has gotten a new level. That's good, that's good. A strong, harsh tasting liquid fills your mouth. After you swallow it, a dark, nutty, and salty flavor undertone begins emerging. So what does Tipsy do? You're not exactly drunk, but it has dulled your anxiety a bit and opened you up to other people, as well as all kinds of sour, spur-of-the-moment decisions you might regret later. So +1 impulsive, which I don't think it... Okay, let's see. +1 impulsive, +2 extroverted, +1 indifferent. Okay, this leveled by sensitivity, but the calculated is it got too high of a level to be, you know, affected. At least not on this scale. And I'm arrogant. Anxious. Splash some water on your face to calm yourself down. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrid smell fills the room and a stream of black water flows out of old pipe. Yet somehow this doesn't surprise you. Instead, it's almost like you expected it to happen. I changed my mind. I'm not touching that water. I'll swallow the pill later. I don't think I can still... Yeah, my motivation is the resounding canceling
Refreshed
effect.
yourself? Feeling a bit better now?
Tipsy. Much better. Much better.
That's good to hear. See you tomorrow, Mr. Harrow.
Oh, I don't know if I could. No, I didn't. I just exited. I didn't even check the right click. Young woman, blah blah blah. I'm gonna be having a lot of repeats in these things. Let's see what if we can talk. Anxious, just get away from her. Yeah, I don't have blocked by anxious apprehension. You need something to swallow the pill. Ask her. Oh, okay, yeah. Later. Okay, so I don't have anything with her. Let's see if I can do something with trash. Walk away. Nothing there. Phone pill. Yeah, I'll get the pill later. I can get waters as much as I can. I don't know if new things are gonna happen or if stuff will change here. I can stare at the road, but I think I'm getting the same cues. So basically orange is the one I can actually interact with. White is something that it doesn't have anything. So it's here, no bus. Here is the same as the other one. Maybe I can steal that Mustang. At some point, I don't know.
Giant
Get away.
donut sign. I have no idea where you are. Yes. Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
She presses the button before. Oh,
Hello, reception.
she raises her eyes and looks at
What
you.
can I do for you, Dr. Fink? Okay. Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
This was different. Smile, wink at her. In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because your panicked outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the reception of your condition. Wink. She winks back at you, then smiles as she touches the button.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Partnership was found.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
She continues in the same breath without waiting for you to answer. Sorry.
Apology accepted. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Her voice is full of
So,
enthusiasm.
number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and...
Oh boy, is she gonna go on this again?
I see you're confused by this.
Oh boy, she is.
You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Oh. Changes. Suddenly she curtails her excitement and she remembers something. I am looking forward to hearing it about something.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
If you draw a stick figure instead.
All right. Thank you.
She barely manages not to laugh, apparently not realizing that they've just evaded whichever legal trap they wanted to put
I'm
you
here
in.
if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, at least she has fun with it, so I don't mind. But yeah, stuff has changed, and especially because it just got tipsy from a little bit of whiskey. Jesus, this guy is lightweight. I can drink like a, well, maybe 2 glasses and I'm still gonna be fine. Like small glasses. You know, standard stuff. Try the knob. Try the knob again. I'm always gonna try the knob. If that can be like a stupid ritual, I'm gonna try the knob each and every time. Okay. Is there anything new here? Can I reflect on my past? No. I'm not gonna swallow the pill now. Let's see what we can do with this. Why am I afraid of unpacking? Your dusty suitcase. Oh, okay. Some prehension. Perhaps you're scared of what might find inside. Or maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? What could be inside? The anxious thing is really taking over. You. What? Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Blocked by apprehension, blocked by guilt. Okay, let's sit in the chair, I guess. Sit down. Armchair, exactly like little things. And as soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy, you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. All you want to is sleep, but unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Just close your eyes, stare at your suitcase. What a pitiful inert object. It's full of my stuff. Stuff, clothes, phone charger, toothbrush might as well be empty, but it isn't. Just close your eyes and hope it's okay. Play on my phone. Through the feed. Start scrolling, but I close. Yeah, same old, same old. Check this calling. Unknown. Okay, answer the phone. Let's see what happens.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Harrow, the real question is, what can we do for you? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
OPEC? What?
Well, Mr. Harrow, please don't let the name fool you. We are the most respectable yet cutting-edge agency, which means we work on the edge of, but still inside, the established legal framework. In fact, we are the leader in our field.
There's some inconsistencies with the written and spoken text. I don't know which one is the wrong one.
Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences.
Okay, yeah, we
Mr.
passed
Harrow,
that.
let me be frank with you. We have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I
Arrogant.
can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting.
Damn right.
So, I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
And I'm indecisive.
I completely... Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure.
Okay, same, just close your eyes. Hope sleep will come. I think we're going back here, okay. Did anything change in regards to these guys? Will stuff connect automatically? Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient other things. He seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps. When did this happen? This evening, but later. Alright. For a split second, the whole world was exploding. It was just a thunderclap. Loudest one you ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from sudden shock. Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety engulfs you. Hide. You can't hide from the whole sky being on fire and any better than you can hide from your own past. Then suddenly everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. It's interesting, like, maybe if I do different things I'll get different impressions of stuff. The meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some kind of weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet these things not unclear and never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad and they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? These are things after we spent this. Memory or fantasy, how could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? Hold to commit. Not enough willpower. You want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it is all but a fevered dream of a lunatic. Yet you can't. It is all too much. All you really want to do is forget you ever had these weird visions. Forget about being here. Forget about the incident. Blocked by total lack of motivation. Stay in the armchair forever. Okay. Will we hear things? Oh, I'm a bit tipsy, so... Ah, okay. Close your eyes again. So when I close your eyes I can do that mental thing. Probably. Despite not knowing what it is. Paranoid, yeah. Let's play a video game. Yeah, it's the same thing. Let's close our eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing one another. You can't seem to calm down until at least you open your eyes again. Close your eyes again. Sending me back here. Okay, purple. Let's try it again. I want to see how many times can it trigger this. Nope. Okay, purple pill. There is nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill. Wait a second. Are you sure it's a good idea to swallow this mysterious sleeping pill as soon as so soon after drinking alcohol? I have no choice. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task, true, but getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. I don't have lack of motivation, can't do it. Force the pill down your throat. That's not gonna be good. Using saliva as lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way to your stomach. You have no idea how long it will take until its effects kick in, so there's nothing to do but wait. You expect the images to return again any moment. But gradually your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No pressure, no fear, no turmoil. Status lost, anxious apprehension. Oh, okay. Cool, I mean that's good, to a point. Was it the purple pill? Or was it the numb night? It doesn't matter, nothing matters. Embrace sweet relief. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. I think these quiet moments with nothing happening, without even like a sound effect, it's kind of taking too long. Maybe shorten them a little bit. People are really, really antsy and want to play, not sit around. Oh, what is that? But what is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt that brightened lightning. Saw it again. Spark still, without shape, still, without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. Willpower gain. What is willpower? Oh. As you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier shattered. So I lost motivation point. You have a tiny crumb of willpower, but unless you use it to commit to a goal, it won't make any difference. So I lost paranoid because of tipsy, because it gives me impulsive, but I also got a will point. And now I think I can commit to this, or I can scroll through and commit to like these cocoon memories, but I will try and commit to another. I wish I could swing back into this one faster. So I will commit. Intention acquired. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. The loudest thunders happen. Did the careless driver visit the hotel? Will the sky really burn bad? Get up. Okay, I've got some motivation, right? This is basically solving like some tasks and quests here. Okay, but as long as I have motivation, I can actually do shit. The problem is, the rain has slacked off and you see nothing but the ordinary, nothing to put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he has surely left already, while you were sleeping. I should have found the strength to get up earlier. There, it's not your fault, you were incapacitated. Investigate the strange occurrences, glance towards the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing its rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If it's really happened, you must be able to find some evidence down there. That's right. This is cool. This is an amazing time loop adventure. I hope I can manipulate my skills a bit better. Maybe like with different things that I, figure out. Oh wait, I didn't notice this. The colors have been bleached by the sun, but you can still make out the image of an orange setting sun, as well as the words Rue Ballet written above the illustration. Inspect the illustration. The picture is quite detailed, but the colors have been obliterated by the sun, making it impossible to discern the main subject, let alone the finer details. You squint your eyes and try to make sense of the confusing shapes, but everything seems blurred and distorted. However, as you keep looking, you finally start to see a magnificent stage, a ballerina dancing gracefully, a lively group of musicians, and an audience dressed in formal attire. Check out the stage. The stage is adorned with elegant curtains, and strange chandelier is hanging from the edge of the poster. Inspect the ballerina. A ballerina wearing a tutu stands in the center of the poster and point, with her arms gracefully extended above her head, almost like she's waving to you. Examine the orchestra. The varnished wood of the violins is reflecting the orange hues of the setting sun. The curved bodies of the cellos stand tall and proud, and the trumpet player holds his instrument with arched back, his silhouette reminiscent of a tree struck by lightning. Take a look at the audience. The men appear to be dressed in tuxedos, the women in elegant evening gowns. They seem to be fixated on the stage, their overly stylized faces seemingly expressing a range of emotion from awe to excitement. How did the poster for such a high-born event end up on a wall of a run-down motel in the middle of nowhere? Something is odd here. Not paranoid, I have no time. Yeah, I'm not paranoid anymore. Re-examine the poster. You step back from the poster and it suddenly hits you. The heavily damaged letters at the top read Rue Valley, not Rue Ballet. As you look at the illustration again in disbelief, you start to realize that what you thought was a ballet performance is in fact something completely different. Okay, this is getting weird. I like this Lovecraftian turn of events. Check out the stage, quote unquote. The stage is but a desert landscape with orange sand dunes and a rocky mountain range in the background you mistook for the curtains, and the chandelier that you saw is just an embellishment on the poster's border. Inspect the ballerina. The ballerina is a group of people huddled together with their hands raised, their movements blurred by the damage to the poster. Examine the orchestra. The musicians are in fact a group of disfigured trees and cacti, their branches angled in a way resembling different instruments. Take a look at the audience. The audience is a cluster of inanimate boulders, their shapes distorted to resemble people sitting and making gestures. You shake your head in disbelief, feeling a mix of confusion and embarrassment. The realization that you've been looking at a distorted and damaged illustration of a desert landscape all this time instead of a fancy ballet performance makes you feel like a fool. Decisive. What does this poster mean? Is it really just desert landscape? You continue to examine the poster looking for any other clues or hints, but nothing comes to mind. The more you stare at it, the more you start to doubt your own sanity. I don't want to think about it. A leaf. Okay, let's examine the... We are still tipsy, which is funny. Arrogant, I'm such a great detective. You come closer to the transformer, immediately notice a couple of red plastic shards. Look at the shards. Yeah, investigate strange occurrences. There are several small ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. Inspect the largest shard. The shard is obviously part of a broken tail light. This means he's been here already. There is no other option. I knew I'll find something here, and I did. What is there? It could have been lying here for days from another vehicle. Is indecisive one of my things? Guilt-ridden, indecisive, yeah. I knew it. So it has to be true. And there's the red light. And then before you can wrap your head, everything happened again. Something you got. It disappears quickly. Oh, it's for the mind thing. Memory or fantasy, I think. And then before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remember, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing and the evening will now continue as if nothing happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It is 8:45 p.m. Really? It's not even that much that further into the future. It's not even an hour from when we stopped. And blinked back. Frantic sound of the alarm nudges you back to present.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Wait, don't answer him. He's only trying to confuse you, to make you forget.
Mr. Harrow, can you hear me?
And you need to remember. It was I was daydreaming. I don't want to remember. To remember. Yes, there is something very important. A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside interrupts your train of thought. And suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it is inevitably followed by others and more memories start to emerge. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally the death of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. I have completed a quest, I think, or a memory. Hold to wrap up. Intention complete. As you struggle to put the memories in correct order, your mental fog dissipates and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. I'm stuck in a time loop. You're in a time loop. Seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop where the same 47 minutes repeat. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you back from the metal room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
Nope. Fuck you. I'm leaving. I have 45 minutes to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. Solve this mystery. Is this the end of the demo? Yeah, this is the end of the demo. Yep. This is cool. I agree. This is awesome. I could have gotten a chance to play this, I think, earlier for like an earlier version of the demo or something, but I missed that. In any case, I'm glad I played it now. And I am actually intrigued enough. This is definitely getting a wish list for me, and I'm definitely intrigued about the game and the time loop and how you're gonna progress, because this is basically like Groundhog Day, the movie, where you're gonna repeat the days and repeat not the days, but go into a time loop, repeat until you can perfectly complete the day. Basically, what I think. I didn't even. I never got into the receptionist. I never got into the receptionist after the guy went away. Maybe he murdered her or something, or attacked her. And there is like a thing where you can, you're gonna help the girl in front, then you're gonna maybe save her. I don't know what the points are, and maybe like during the game you will be able to adjust them so you can do some things and complete some things. I don't want to be like I wish I could complete the game in one go. I don't wanna, hey, I have these sets of skills, now I need to change it completely different so I can complete the game completely differently or something like that. Because there are modifiers. Like if I don't ever go and drink the whiskey bottle, I'm not gonna lose paranoid or some other things. So the only thing I could maybe wait for is like a few weeks until somebody devises a perfect start of skills, I guess. But no, I would also want to play. That just the thing about the skills is somewhat confusing. Will I need to like have a completely other set if I want to complete the game completely, or can I complete the game with whatever set I have? I might just go a different route, but it's still gonna be completed. I'm still gonna save everybody, complete everybody, maybe get us all out of this fucking place before it gets nuked. I mean, it's a mystery. I have no idea what is happening, but yeah, I would like to see like a log of all of the things that is talked to, at least while I'm talking to the person, when it switches to like the different set. That's the thing. Maybe options, to adjust the volume of music and voices and all that. Like I would always tone down the music and tone up the voices. More voice acting, like way more voice acting, I hope, but it depends like how much the budget is. This is still an indie game. In any case, I like it. I actually like it. I want to play it when it comes out, and it's something that interests me very much. I would maybe play this just as like I play Citizen Sleeper, but this is gonna be just a time loop, so I'll still need to figure out how to solve the mystery and the puzzles and all that. And some of the pop-ups, I wish they are like, because they're down and I'm reading something that's up over there, I can't see what is happening, what has popped up, and maybe keep them a little bit, you know, more so they don't show up for like a second or two, maybe for 5 seconds or something longer, I don't know. And have an option for me to have like a codex or journal or something like that where I can go and read up on some of the tutorial things or like some of the mechanics of the game. If I like play this for a week or two and then stop playing for 2 months and I need to come back and figure things out. But like the will points are still kind of, you know, on point. Like you can still see how they function, so you're gonna need to collect the will or like do will stuff or whatever to get. That is still actually I don't know how you get it. How you get more will points to commit to more tasks, to commit to solving like this, or commit to memories. So that's still kind of confusing, but there are a lot of options. And even like the motivation thing that was across my character, I didn't even notice that. So some more tutorializing I think is in order for some things. In any case, yeah, great game. I don't know if this is much disco or lazy. It has the style, it has all of that, and you're kind of talking to yourself. But you set up your own stats at the beginning, and you can probably maybe change them as you talk. Like, no longer paranoid, you know, you switch, you know, tasks, you switch your points to something else. And I don't know if that's permanent. It could be that is the way you change your character. Like if you're picking options in time loops that completely lower your paranoid, you can completely change yourself and you can set yourself up point stats to do different loops. Like if I choose, let's say I choose enough options, I'm paranoid, that's like 4 points for paranoid, and I choose 4 options and I lower it to like middling ground, and then I can again in the next run choose again the same options to lower it completely to the other side. Like that might be the way to balance out, so I can experience more stuff, so you can get more stuff, so you can, you know, progress some of the memories, get more clues, and then finish it up. So I'm guessing that's maybe it. So for the like for the last run, it should be, I don't know, I'm confused if it should be like a puzzle again, or once you complete everything and complete all the memories and all the connections, the day just plays out on its own and you can just watch it as a kind of a movie, like an ending movie where you get the perfect ending, let's say, or the best ending, or the worst ending, or whoever. What. Any case, thank you guys for sticking around and watching. I'm sorry if I sounded a little bit shit today. I'm still sick. But do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live on Twitch/ByPenAndPaper whenever I do stream, or you can check me out on YouTube at ByPenAndPaper for Let's Plays, Demo Alleys, First Hours, and whatever else I do. This was Rue Valley, and yeah, do check it out if you want. Till next time, do remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.